Okay, so I'm just here with Max now. I'm just going to be discussing the scores of what we've come up with and the importance of those and what our target's going to be set over the next 8 weeks for us to actually achieve those targets. So I'm just going to have a look at this now. As you can see, like what of these areas are affecting most? Tackling, also that's a minus 7.6 score. So we're going to try and hope to get that down a bit by getting the actual raw score up, so the adjustment factor. It will have more effect on the adjustment factor, then that will drop that gap down. The total body strength is 5 as well. That's 2. These two most key areas of what we agreed with the traits. With that only being 5, that's leaving us at a minus 8.5. So possible target for us would be to get this to 8 by the end of the 8 week. Yeah, would you agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then get the total body strength up to 7 and 8 as well. We'll go for a 7.
Yep.
So maybe we might overachieve on that. Another area that we want to improve on, which we can sort of focus on 3 areas within one thing, could be tackling, heading, and passing. So with heading, that's only at 4. With the adjustment factor, that's leaving it at a minus 7.8. So that could definitely be something that could be improved on. Maybe get that to 6 or 7 as well. And the passing to 5, that's leaving it at minus 5.5. They're obviously the biggest ones out of the lot, and we can basically try and get that maybe get the passing up to 7 or 8 as well after the 8 weeks, with the same test as what we've done before, and see if we can get that deficit down with the gap, and hopefully improve this overall score down here, and improve the raw score on that. So with these targets, a way of doing this is that we're going to basically implement an 8-week plan. So we're going to do this because hopefully I'll be specific to the problem at hand. With this, what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a football session each week. So we're just going to go back into here now. So just go through this and sort of agree 8-week plan. Obviously, we've got Max's availability here as well, which we've done. So obviously, every Tuesday we're going to be meeting up and going for a session. So I've decided the best way of doing this, and yourself as well, would you agree? Like the best way of doing that session where we've got one session a week would be to use that to do the football.
Yep.
And do the tackling, heading, and passing. So on the, so we're just going to write this out now. So we're just going to have Tuesday football session, and that's basically going to be we're basically going to do it at 11:15. That will conclude for sort of like 45 minutes on the Tuesday football session. So we'll just do that now. Write down 45 minutes, and then basically what you're going to have to be doing is we're going to be doing 2 individual sessions. So what I'm going to do to increase your total body strength is that we'll get you doing a gym session. Obviously, where we done all the 1 rep maximums the other day. With that, what we're going to do is we're going to get you to do that one session by yourself, just sort of doing like biceps, triceps, chest, and everything like that, and legs and everything, just to obviously improve the whole body strength as a whole. So, which one do you think would be the best out of those on the gym to do? Because obviously we've got Friday, we've got 1:30 onwards in the evening. And we've got Thursday daytime and Wednesday's free. So do you think maybe a good way of spreading this might be to go Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday sounds better.
Yeah, because we're doing one session Tuesday, so Thursday gym, individual session. So just write that in there, individual session, and that will probably conclude for about 45 minutes to an hour as well, with you doing that yourself. To 1 hour. So, and then what we're going to do as well is, because we're concentrating on all those areas in there, we're going to see if we can concentrate on another one. I think with aerobic fitness, that being at 5, another good way of concentrating on that with you doing an easy individual session would be for you to do a run each week. Do you think that'd be fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, what do you think is going to be
Sunday morning.
best? So yeah, we do Sunday, so we're spreading it all out throughout the week. So you do that Sunday. Individual run. And all I wanted you to do with those is I'll draw you up the gym session plan of the 1 rep maximums we've done the other day. As I said, with all the chest and everything like that. So you'll have a copy of that. And the individual run, basically all you're going to be doing is I just want you to sort of be running a distance of like 2 to 3 miles. Just sort of go into a pace, get yourself into a route, and just get yourself a comfortable route around your area. Then just get yourself into a comfortable pace where you feel like you're working yourself, but you're not overworking yourself, so your time's going down. You need your times to be consistent, so just get yourself in there and sort of like get yourself into a rhythm of that, so you understand that each week more and more, so you should progressively improve with your aerobic fitness. And we'll be able to check that at the end. We won't do any testing for that. We'll just check the results, and then if the results and sort of like the speed per mile go up each week, then basically we just base it on that from what you started out on the first week and what you finished at the 8. So do you think that'd be a good idea? Yeah, that's cool. Right, so obviously what this is with that week 1, that will basically then be followed through now. I'm going to write this all out after, and I'll give you a copy of this. So we've got the Tuesday, Thursday and the Sunday. So you think you're going to be able to commit to any of those, and if you've got any problems with that, or you think you need something more challenging, and what we're doing is we'll be meeting at the end of each week and sort of discussing that through. And basically seeing if there's any improvements or any adjustments we can make to the plan. Okay? Yeah, that's fine. So we've basically got all those areas covered on that. But I just want to discuss sort of like a couple of pros and cons with you about this as well. Obviously, we've come up with a good pro with the football session. We can tackle 3 things at once, but with doing that as well, and only letting you do sort of one of these things by yourself on each one, is the fact that if you're not turning up to the football sessions, then you're not going to sort of get the benefactor of sort of trying to get those 3 improved in one session. Because if it's sort of like returning up one session to another, then you're not going to see the results that you're wanting to see at the end of each week. Obviously, we've got our targets. Which I'm going to go through now, and we'll just write them down, and I'll provide you with a copy of those targets just so we know that. We've got the targets here, which are going to basically be tackling. We're going from 6 to achieve. Do you think that 8 would be? Yeah. So 8 is going to be a good thing, and then obviously we've got total body strength within there. So that's obviously at 5 at the moment. To achieve what? So as you said there, you said we're going to achieve a 7, yeah?
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a good target as well. Then we're going to have heading and passing in there. Obviously heading at the moment is on a 4, passing's on a 5. We said we're going to try and get heading to 6. Yeah. Six, and to that we're going to try and achieve a 7, yeah? Right, cool, that's not a problem. So we've got all those, and obviously we're going to try and get, well, we haven't discussed this one yet, but we've just added this one in as we think it's an easy one that we might be able to also get to concentrate as well on an individual session. Aerobic fitness is at a 5. So what do you think would be realistic thing to achieve on that?
Well, the amount of running I'm going to be doing, and obviously I'll be doing running things in the actual football session and stuff, so probably 7.
Yep. So we're going to try and get that to a 7 on there. So 5 to 7. So they're all the targets and that there. So at the got all that there. So we've got the we think that all these targets they're going to be specific because they're going to relate to all these sessions that we're setting up on there on the 8-week plan are going to relate to the things that we are trying to achieve with these targets here. They're measurable because they're going to be measured over the 8 weeks. I'm going to test you throughout that on the 5th and 8th week as well. Achievable, we both agreed them. We think they're realistic and achievable within that time period. Otherwise, we wouldn't be setting them. Obviously, they're going to be time phased as they're going to be 3 individual sessions. There'll be 2 individual sessions by yourself and a session with me. So we're going to be doing 3 different sessions each week for 8 weeks. And then with this, we've just got smart types altogether. So with the E, it's going to be evaluate. As I said, I'm going to be evaluating you throughout. So we might change these targets. So it might come to the 5th week and we haven't actually progressed as far as what we want to. So we're just going to be changing that over, and we might just drop those targets down a little bit. And then R is going to be for redo. So after we've evaluated that, we think that we're going to be the targets are going to be redropped. Then we'll keep redoing the sessions to continue on to achieve those targets and see if we have to do any progressions in that. So are you happy with everything that's been discussed there?
Yes.
And that's been agreed? Okay, that's great then. So yeah, that's all been agreed. So I'll write all that up and I'll